My name is Tadeja Ravnik. I'm a board member of PHA Europe.
I'm Nina Kobler from Slovenia. I've been living with idiopathic pulmonary hypertension for 10 years, and I am a board member of PHA Europe.
My name is Nidhy Varghese. I'm a pediatric pulmonologist at Texas Children's Hospital in Houston, Texas.
My name is Lucilla Piccari. I'm a pulmonologist specializing in pulmonary hypertension, and I work at Hospital del Mar in Barcelona.
I'm Anna Rodó. I'm physiotherapist here in Hospital del Mar in Barcelona.
My name is Patricia George, and I'm a PH pulmonologist from Denver, Colorado at National Jewish Health and co-founder of Team Phenomenal Hope. Wow, what a day. It's the third day of World Symposium on Pulmonary Hypertension, and I've been really looking forward to this panel discussion today, especially because we have guests of honor from PHA Europe. And I'm going to turn to you, Nina, and say, could you please share a little bit about your life living with pulmonary hypertension?
Well, 12 years ago, I gave a second birth to my daughter. And immediately I felt that I'm not doing okay physically, that I cannot be active as I was before. It's getting worse and worse, and I couldn't even woke up in the night to pick her up because I was fainting, and the stairs was the disaster. This was a nightmare. I said something is wrong. I have to find the answers to my feelings and to my condition. And I went to the doctor, and she sent me to the specialist. I visit 1, 2, 3. I was searching for an answer because they said that I was depressed, and I was telling them that I'm feeling okay, that I'm mentally, I know that I'm okay. I'm happy with 2 kids, with a wonderful husband. So I was diagnosed with asthma later on, and I was on different treatments. And after almost 2 years, I got diagnosed. I've been diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension, idiopathic one, but I'm, if I may say, a lucky one because I'm a responder. So that's why I'm here, and I'm trying to get to know new stuffs from symposium and also carry on the knowledge to our members.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. I know a lot of people in our audience will be able to relate to that. Tadeja, what about your pulmonary hypertension story?
16 years ago, I was pregnant, and during my pregnancy, I felt irregular heartbeat. So it was strange. I was shortness of breath, not so typical for pregnancy. I mean, it was really hard. So I visit a cardiologist. They made me ultrasound, and they noticed higher lung pressure. So they was taking care and say, okay, we will see what will happen after I gave birth. After my daughter was born, immediately my health was getting worse. I was feeling chest pain, and shortness of breath still was there. So they thought maybe it is PAH, but later on, after 1 year, they find out I have rare heart disease, restrictive cardiomyopathy, and because of that, of course, pulmonary hypertension. So after 8 years, I received new heart. So now I'm 6 years old. I'm happy because I really feel fantastic. I really feel healthy. I can be still a mother, a wife, and really start live life more active. By that, I have a chance to help others. I'm active in associations. In Slovenia and in PHA Europe. With all of that, with sharing experience and receiving new knowledge, we can help other people, other patients.
Thank you so much. I noticed a marked difference between the 2 stories. You, it took 2 years to get a diagnosis. You, they identified things during pregnancy and could watch you more closely. And so it's this problem that we run into, though. PH often goes misdiagnosed. Nidhy, what happens with kids?
In pediatrics, it's very unusual for children to get short of breath and to have symptoms. Children are able to adapt to their activity and to their behavior very quickly. So it is not unusual that you'll have a child with pulmonary hypertension who is still running, who is still jumping on trampolines because they're a child and that's what they want to do. And so it's not unusual that delay in diagnosis is a big problem in pediatrics. And I think one of the things that's been so exciting for this World Symposium is that there's been increased recognition of pediatric causes of pulmonary hypertension. There are a number of conferences and congresses this year, international as well as nationally in many countries across the world, dealing with pulmonary hypertension and specifically highlighting the need for increased recognition and awareness in pediatrics. In the general pediatric sense, it's unusual that you'll see pulmonary hypertension, but we do see it more in what we call group 3, which is our lung disease group. But in pediatrics, it's a lot with prematurity. So babies who are born prematurely, many of them will go on to develop pulmonary hypertension, but majority outgrow the pulmonary hypertension, which is really exciting. In our group 2 pediatric population, these are children who may have cardiomyopathies, who may have other kinds of left heart disease, or even our complex congenital heart disease patients who could be in group 5 or potentially in group 1. These are all groups that we screen for pulmonary hypertension. Pediatricians working with organizations like PHA, like with the World Symposium, with PPHNet, and other organizations around the globe, we can raise awareness for pulmonary hypertension in general in pediatrics and through interviews like this with Team Phenomenal Hope. So